Hi and welcome to Climbing Daily. Our latest Piolet d'Or interview features 4 young climbers who headed off to Patagonia to take on the unclimbed northeast pillar of Cerro Riso Patron. The route sounds super technical and had more than its fair share of danger. I'm here with the Cerro Riso Patron team. Guys, can you just sort of introduce yourselves just so we know who you are? Because we haven't had 4 people before.
I'm Antoine.
I'm Lise. And no.
And Jerome.
Don't confuse me anymore, right? I'm confused enough already.
I'm from Argentina.
Switch.
How do you guys know each other? Because just from climbing in Chamonix, or how did you get together?
I met Jerome in Chalten first in 2010 because he has been going to Chalten for like a couple of seasons, and then Jerome and Lise, the couple.
And Antoine, we know him about climbing.
Yeah.
So did you sort of persuade these guys to join you, or?
It was pretty easy. I just said, hey guys, you want to do this? And they're like, oh yeah, let's do that. These guys are always motivated, it's great.
Cool, so let's talk about the route. It's been quite a long time coming, this route, hasn't it? You first tried it, what, 2014?
Yeah.
What happened during the 2014 expedition?
The weather was horrible, and as we had a little break in the clouds, we decided to go, check out the route, check out the approach, stash some gear, everything. So we went up, the clouds eventually fell away, we saw the mountain, it was beautiful, we were really excited, and at that pretty much synchronized at the same time as the mountain came out, I went into the crevasse. I dislocated my shoulder, so that was the end of the expedition obviously, but then it's kind of long and hard because it took us 7 days to get back to the hospital and to get the shoulder back into its socket.
It was out for 7 days?
It was out for 7 days, yes. That's kind of when we understood the commitment involved in climbing in these parts of Patagonia.
There's not like a rescue team that's gonna pick you up in a helicopter or something like that. The isolation of the place is like the most important thing to think all the time, when you're there. Like everything that happened over there, and every single thing that happens could be like a really hard problem.
But still, we were really motivated to go back. I mean, we still had the image of this beautiful summit, all the rime mushrooms and everything.
Tell me about the route itself.
The first half of the route is pretty classic mixed climbing. We had some sections of steep 90-degree ice, and then halfway through the route we switched from the east face to the north face. We ended up in this huge wall of rime, and which was obviously not going to be possible to get to the summit that way because it was like 500 meters of just pure vertical rime. So we did a horrible pitch, which I climbed, unfortunately.
Horrible in difficulty?
Very psychologically demanding, and I got to the end of the rope and no belay and no protection in between any of us, and I think you might have a bad fall. I don't want to make this dramatic, but if we are out there in Patagonia and things are really serious. And then I guess the other really interesting part of the route was the top mushroom, right? So we got to the bottom of this huge 10-meter roof of rime. And you're like, oh, does this mean we stop here and go back down? After all this effort we've invested, and so obviously no, you're not gonna finish that way. So we managed to cross around. Had a very big moment of satisfaction because we crossed right, and then we found some ice below the rime. It was beautiful, these big blue runnels, and we played paper, scissors, rock with Diego. When it was like this, it lasted really long, and then I beat him again and again. Always. So I got to do the pitch, and it was really cool.
So climbing in September, how important was that to success on your route?
We chose September because it's the end of the winter, and we were hoping that to have good high pressure systems coming in.
Then in November it's beginning to be hot, warm, because it's very close to the sea level. Don't have like ice conditions, and the rocks is not that good, so you must have some frozen station.
Well, we're looking for mixed climbing conditions.
And for you, when you're picking a line in the mountains to go and climb, What's the most important thing for you? What draws you in?
No, there's many factors. I mean, there's definitely the aesthetic of the line of the summit. The technical part. We're all climbers. We like climbing. We like doing technical climbing. So that's obviously a factor. And then I think the adventure that comes with it. It's like a package.
What do the Piolet d'Ors mean to you guys?
It's really about talking about alpinism and just showing how different it could be.
And plans for the future? Have you got any objectives in mind?
I think tons of plans. We've got. We want to go to.
Hot chocolate.
Well, we are gonna get drunk tonight.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Sure.
First hot chocolate.
Yeah, we have that plan, and then we don't know.
But in regards to sort of like expeditions in the future,
We all want to go back to Patagonia, I think, together and climb some more stuff. There's so much uncharted spaces. There's so many unnamed, unclimbed, unseen summits. You know, it's a really beautiful place to have cool adventures. So.
Thanks guys, looking forward to your next adventure. See you soon.